Hey everybody, Keith here. Welcome to On the Bench on the Raspblood channel. Today is the Dean Markley K15 practice amplifier. I received this about 10 years ago from a friend from a thrift store. Um, I didn't have too much expectations with it, but I plugged it up and I was actually pretty impressed with its drive channel, and its cleans are beautiful. Um, it's Today it's going to need a deep cleaning and a mild restoration. Nothing too electrical. Just I'm going to do some work on the plug here and make it a little safer than it is now. And yeah, give it a really deep cleaning. This is going to a friend who has decided to enter the world of guitar playing. They purchased a Squier Stratocaster, and I think that's a solid base to start with. And they don't need too much effects, just a cable and a tuner, which I'm going to help with them with. So their initial cost out of the gate will be the price of the guitar. And as we all know, some guitars have value. Even inexpensive guitars have value, so it could always be turned over if it doesn't work out for them. But I want to get them set up, squared away, and then let them enjoy their journey. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to clean out this mesh. It's inundated with some pretty old school dust and sludge. The pots are scrapey, so I'm going to pull the knobs off. I'm going to deoxide everything. I'm going to give it a really good cleaning. I put an extension on it, moreover, just because the original cable here is kind of frayed, so I'm going to take this crappy Jimmy rig that I did years ago off, and I'm going to make sure that it's in solid condition and sealed properly and heat shrunk. And we'll go from there. If there's any issues in the future, I will replace the plug completely, but I don't believe it needs to be at this time. Everything seems solid in the back of the amplifier. Now, I want to warn y'all that I am not an amplifier tech at any stretch of the imagination. This is more of just like a cleanup and restoration to give somebody something good to start out with. And it's an open back amplifier, so there's tons and tons and tons of buildup. I did some research on it. I looked at the number on it. Late 80s, early 90s, this was produced. If anybody that's watching this, please subscribe, by the way, wants to leave a comment and tell me a little bit more information on it, that'd be great. I mean, I'm sure I could just look it up and get the information, but I'm lazy. I don't have much time to record these videos, so I just want to get down to the crux of it. And I want to basically clean it all up, get it all set up, and then I'm going to pull out my trusty old Strat, which is one of my first guitars, which was truly my first real guitar, and hook it up and see what comes of it. And give my friend of mine who's very excited about starting an idea of what they're going to receive and what kind of tonality they're going to get out of it. But like I said, it's a great clean channel. The drive is real bitey and snarly, so you don't need any outboard effects. So, um, and down the road, I'm sure they're going to want some of that stuff as their skill set progresses. But again, they're just starting out. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to end this segment, and when I come back, we're going to get into the crux of it, all right? All right. Alright, now we made a stinking mess of the fucking thing. Jesus Christ. Woo! Gotta take the knobs off. My God, they're so corroded. That one just flew off. Nice. That'll be an adventure to find. Oh yeah, there we go. If you're listening to the on the 12.8 that I just came up with, working out a demo. I just sent a bunch of the stems from this track over to my buddy to do some work with, if you can. Be a cool little project to share on our own downtime, since we're both busy guys. So yeah, should be cool. Holy crap. This dust, look at all this. I mean, this is just... goodness gracious. I'm trying to get rid of all the dust before I even start trying to put the deoxin in there, you know what I mean? Holy crap, man. Yeah. Now you're listening to the old duck and cover. This is one of the daily jam cams I came up with a week or two ago. Yeah, I'd like to start doing some more videos if I could, but time does not allow that. Got a busy life with my work and my job and all. It takes a lot of effort and a lot of time to put these videos together and make them interesting, which I'm sure some of you don't appreciate my style of things, but for the people that stick around, I thank you, and I hope you guys keep enjoying what I do. Trying to bring some variety to the channel, but I am what I am, and I do what I do. Like, I love the jam cam things. That's exactly what they are. It's just practice, and it makes every video gets better. My mixing gets better. My production gets better. You can't beat that with a stick, Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, just that initial blast and just getting all that dust out of there makes a complete difference. I'm trying to think what kind of some kind of vinyl cleaner. Oh shit. Well, that's not good. Oh, rats. And I have to admit, this kind of stuff right here, I'm sure it's pretty simple. But changing out a plug, I've never done it before, but that will definitely have to be attended to down the road. I'll seal it up as best. Doesn't look like any of the internal wires are compromised. It's just the outer sheathing from being twisted around. So I surmise if I give it a good, reinforcement with some electrical tape, it should be just fine. Yeah, so we'll go from there. And if I also find that this machine isn't, I wouldn't be comfortable giving this to her if that was a compromised thing. So time will tell with that. So yeah, we'll just take it as it comes. But like I said, if it turns out I have another amplifier upstairs, I could take a look at and possibly work it out for them, or find something on Marketplace or eBay or something that will do just the same kind of job that they're looking for. So, alright, let's give it one more blast. Yeah, this is a cool little device. This is X-Power. It's just a blower. It's got some it's really great for electronics. I mean, sometimes it actually works better than using a vacuum cleaner, because it really gets that crap out of there. It makes a hell of a mess of everything else, and then you got to end up cleaning up the entire freaking studio. Everything flies around, falls off the damn shelf, you know. But it is what it is. Yeah, I really like that jam. I had fun doing that one. Yeah, Palmer's pummeling plectrum. Can't remember the names of my own shit. Yeah, the speaker looks great, looks solid, doesn't look like it's, pretty exceptional actually. Ugh. That's probably not great for audio, but I'm feeding in the music track simultaneously as I record with the microphone, so I'll get a nice little blend going. Alright, what's next? Alright, what kind of cleaner should I use? Well, first off, let's deox the shit out of this thing. Oh, yeah. A little dab will do you with deox it. I've had this can for, I don't know, 10 years, 11 years, 12 years. I'm just giving the pots a good turn and work in the oxit. To the back side of it. Now, I don't really know what the advantages of spreading it around with a brush are, but it's more just to soak up the excess and utilize it in another form. It is cleaning some of the dust out of the vinyl, so why the hell not? Alright, let's turn it over here. That thing's looking pretty sharp, man, I'll tell you what. Alright. Alright. Now, need some kind of, wish I had a vinyl cleaner. All these cleaning supplies and not. Well, I think I'm gonna use this Spitfire. It's a guitar polish. Improvise, and adapt. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. This one's called Skull Thump Revisited. I did an initial video, but I didn't like the bass track, so I went back and relayed the bass track to more my liking and then shared it again. Somebody commented like, oh, you do the same thing over and over again. And I'm like, no, I don't. Everything is different except those two videos. He probably only went back to one in the second video. Oh, it's the same thing, man. Like, okay, appreciate the criticism, but at the same time, make it constructive, man. Like, people want to hate, man. This world's got to lose some of that attitude, man. It's sad. People don't give a shit no more about each other. That's a fucking horrible shame. I don't know. Trying to get by every day. Go to work, bust my ass, earn a living, try to laugh a little bit. Try to not take it all fucking too seriously. Some days are better than others. Usually when I'm off and I'm in here. But, yeah. It's not bad. Gotta say. Well, we'll put the knobs back on, and I'll spare you guys the laboriousness of fixing the plug. And when I come back, I'm gonna cue it up with my stereo mic for my katana and play the piss out of her. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, that was the Dean Markley K15 practice amplifier for y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed creating it.